Hey guys! So I'm finally going to do that tutorial I promised, the one with the little book. Actually, I don't have it with me right now, so I can't show you. But it was highly requested on Instagram and everyone wanted to know how to make it. So here it is. Right now, I am just trying to find paper that I want to use from my paper stack, which I wish I can show you. Well, I guess I could show you me trying to search. This is my paper scraps box. So I really don't want to use brand new paper. I'm gonna try to see if I have anything in here that I can use before using my newer paper. So I'm pretty sure there's something in here. There's always something in here. I want this. No. Well, I can make a small one with this. As long as you guys get the general idea of how to make it, I'd be fine with that. Okay, let's just, yeah, I am gonna use this, and I'm just gonna make a little small one so you could kind of see how to make it. Yeah, that's fine. Well, actually, what I can do is take another piece, because what you would want is a whole piece of paper like this, and you would just fold it in thirds, but I don't have any like that at the moment. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut this one off and tape it onto here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna also adjust this a little bit, just so you guys can see. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna start by cutting this. And you want to use like sturdy paper, like cardstock preferably, because if it's not thick enough, once you put everything inside, it'll probably just start drooping and be all, you know, not straight. Alright, let's see. Oh no, this is a little bit bigger, but I'll deal with that like this. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, no, you can't. Right here. It's a little bit longer trimmed, but I'll fix that later. The next thing you do is, okay, let me show you. There we go, my washi stash. I have more. This is just the ones I use the most, so they're in the drawers right here, so I could get to them easily. But just choose a preferably thicker washi that you want to use, and make sure you love it, because that's going to be like the lining on all of it. You'll see what I mean in a second. But I think I want to kind of, no, I haven't used this one yet, so I wonder if I want to use this one, if I could get it out. Yeah, this looks nice, right? I don't know. Green and brown. I think green and brown works. Okay, we're going to go with this. I'm just going to make a green and brown theme. So what you do, you just, if I can find where it starts, there we go. Of course, you would skip the step unless you also have scraps that you're using, and just skip on to the next part of this video, because this would not pertain to you. Sorry, I need to focus. I don't know why I can't talk and do things at the same time. I am horrible at multitasking. Is that straight? I'm sorry, that might be a reoccurring theme throughout this whole video, because I'm really weird. I like things super straight, and if they're not straight, I tend to do this. Take it off and redo it. But this is it. This is no editing. Everything I'm doing is my entire process of how I make things, so including that. I make noises when I craft. Oh, Nick hates when I do that, but you know, that's what girlfriends are for, right? Annoying you. I'm kidding. I do annoy him though. There we go. There we go, that's straight. Whee! Beautiful. I'm gonna cut that off. Turn it around. Yeah. And I'm wondering if I want to flip it or not, or I might just cut it like this and let it be on the outside, because I don't like that it would just cover part of it and it would look funny. So I cut that off, and now I'm going to straighten this part out because it had the little tiny edge that was just there, remember? So I'm gonna take it off because I don't like it. Shoot. I totally just ripped this. Haha, that's funny. Well, whoever receives this, I hope they don't look at its imperfections, because I totally just ripped my washi tape like a dum-dum. Okay, close enough. We're good here. Alright, take all this excess washi, just put it over here. Alright, finally. So, now that you have this, choose, well, not really choose, but make note of what your front's going to be. So I think I want mine to, do I like that? I kind of like this. Yeah, I think I like that. But this is getting in the way of me closing it fully, so I'm just going to trim this a little bit. If you fold it perfectly in, symmetrically, I mean, you wouldn't have to do that excess cutting, but alright, so I like it like this. I'm gonna leave it like this. Next thing you do when you make note of your front is I work on the inside first, honestly. So what I do is I kind of visualize in my head where I want everything to be, and I choose paper that will match the color scheme I have going on. So let's look at all my papers and see which one matches. That kind of matches, but not really. I kind of like that too. I don't like, no, not that. This I kind of like. Actually, I kind of really like this look on it, so I'll put my finger there, mark where I want. Actually, that's, no, well, this is like vintagey and the washi tape is kind of Japanesey, so I feel like that would clash. I'm not going to choose that one, although the color matched really well. Nor do I like for this one, although it's green and would probably match, I just don't feel like this green and that green matches as much as this green and that green does. That's all preference, really. You can choose whichever paper you want to choose. I'm not, ooh, well, again, the greens just don't like the way. You know what, I think I'm already sold on this because I'm just going around and not really choosing one. Two, just in case we need to. I highly doubt we will, but yeah. Let me put this back. Okay, so I'm thinking of maybe having an envelope here and an envelope here, and this I want to have paper swatches in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach a whole piece here so that it's a little pocket for me to put the paper in. So just gonna measure out, see how far into the paper I want it to go. Preferably midway or farther in so that you can actually tuck your papers in. So I'd say about right there. It's like a kind of 2/3 in. Yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna take a little pencil, if I have one. There we go. Pencil, kind of mark it, and I'm gonna cut it. Cut it exactly where, here we go. Oops, okay. All right. After I do that, I'm gonna have to cut it the other way too to make sure. Let's see, like that right there. It's like right there. Okay, there excess off. I made sure that it was exactly the same length as my paper because we're going to use this washi tape. I totally just dropped my cutting thingy-majigger. But yeah, we're going to put washi tape to tape it down. Yeah, so take your washi tape, and as you're doing this, you know what helps if you want it not to move while you're taping it? Let's put these little binder clips on it. Some binder clip on this side, and a binder clip on this side so it doesn't move. There we go, and then now I can just tape freely. Alright. I'm gonna put this on here like that. There we go. Roll it straight. That's not straight. I can tell because I'm looking at the guide with the flowers. It's covering the full flower here, so it should cover, do you know what I'm saying? Like the patterns. Like that's how I usually see if it's straight or not. Darn it, this is a lot harder than I remember. You know what, it was probably hard last time too, but I was not recording myself fumble. I think that looks about right. Thank God washi tape is not really super sticky, or else I don't know what I do. Because I pull washi tape up and down all the time. You know what? I wonder if it would be easier if I just taped this thing on straight first. Oh no! Ah! It ripped! Okay. Well, I spoke too fast. Washi tape is still awesome. There we go. Okay. Binder clips. No. Just tape it straight on your paper first, and then align it like this. Yep. You live and you learn, folks. You live and you learn. There we go. That was much easier. Yeah. It's okay. Where'd my scissors go? There we go. Cut it off. And then flip it over the edge like that. I hope you guys can see right now and you don't see just the tip of my head because I'm like not really sitting. I'm standing and like hunched over. I don't know why. Why am I not sitting? I don't know. I feel like when I'm recording videos, I just want to be upright. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. So now, you know what? I'm sitting. Oh, okay. Now you just tape these sides down right here. But for me, this washi tape is super thick, and I'm actually not quite sure if I want to use this washi tape to, you know what? I probably should, just to keep it similar. Yeah, I'll just use this washi tape. It's fine. Oop. Okay. So like I'm so weird with my recording that I told my boyfriend Nick, I was just like, okay, I'm about to record, and he's like, oh, so do I need to shut up? I'm like, no, you just need to put on your headphones so you don't hear me talk because I think I sound silly. So hopefully he's not listening to me blabber right now. I did make sure I like looked over and checked that his headphones were on. All right, one side done. Next side. Oh, this isn't straight. That would probably not be good. Oops. Is that straight? I can't tell. Okay, there we go. Oop. No. Okay. There we go. All right. And then do that. Cut this part off. And then fold it inwards like that, just like the other side. And I'm gonna trim it a little bit. Really hope I'm not like out of frame. I recorded one video and I ended up deleting it because the more I moved, the more I like slowly pulled back and you could only see half of it. So I'm really trying not to do that again. Or else I'm just gonna delete this video too. All right, there we go. So that's for my paper swatches. Done. Bam. Beautiful. I mean, like, that's kind of crooked, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Asymmetry is beauty. These stickers are sticking to me. All right. So, I don't know what all those little thingies are. There's like little dust particles. Can you see that? You probably can't. Oh, yeah, you can, like little tiny dust particles. Just trying to get it off. All right, next thing I do is I'm gonna make the envelopes that I wanted, like right here and right here. And I want it on opposite sides. I don't know why, I just do. So I'm gonna figure out how long this is so I can see how big of my envelope to make. Let's say 4 inches. So I don't know if you guys have this. It's an envelope maker. It's super, super handy. There's like a guide on it and everything to show you guys where you should score and whatnot to make the envelope that you want. It has the card size, paper size that you need, everything. It's really handy. If you don't have one of these, I am almost certain that you can still you can probably still make the envelopes by hand. I just go with this because I can't cut in straight lines and it aggravates me to no end if it's not straight. So I'm gonna do a, let's see, maybe a 3x4 because it's 4 inches this way and I want it to be shorter this way than I do this way. Okay, I'm just saying this way a lot. I just want a 3x4, so 3x4. And this thing is telling me if I want a 3x4, I need a paper size of 6x6. So I'm gonna cut this paper. Whee! You know, when I first bought this, I didn't know this existed. And then I like just accidentally pulled it one day and it came out and I was just like, oh my God, I've been doing this wrong my whole life. And by whole life, I mean the few months that I had it. All right. So 6 by 6. Wait, okay, there we go. 6 by 6. There we are. I think it's about time I buy a new blade for this because it's really getting dull and it's making these little, it's like not cutting the edges as neatly as I want it to, but that's for future Lillian's problem. Let's see, and I will have to score at 2 5/8, which is right here. Okay, so you just punch and you score. And then you turn the paper, line up the score line, and you just do it all the way around. Very handy. There we go. Okay. Now you just fold it together. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hole punch and punch this so that it's rounded. I just think it makes it look a little better. I'm gonna do the medium. I think I like the medium. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my tape to tape down the envelope. There we go. And then I'm going to see where I'm gonna put it. Okay, so right there should be fine. Let me see if I can still close it. Every now and then you want to close it to make sure that it's not hitting the crease and whatnot. Okay, I think I want it right here. Yeah, that's nice. All right, turn it around. tape her down. I don't know if you can see. I'm just taping all the sides and maybe one diagonally like that. I'm gonna place it right here. So, oh no, wait. Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Wait, that's straight. Wait. Why does it look straight over here but not over here? I'm going insane, guys. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. Okay. See? Fine. Alright, so that's going to be for something. I don't know what yet. I'll figure that out as we go. And then for over here, I think I want, probably something like this. If this were large stickers, this could be like smaller stickers. So maybe like a 3x2? A 3x2? Okay, and how much is that? So here's a, there we go. So a 2.5 by 3.5, or 2.5 by 3 is a 5 by 5 paper. So I'm gonna do that one. The 2.5 by 3. And it says it needs a 5 by 5 sheet of paper. So that's what I'm gonna do. Cut out a 5 by 5. Okay. 5 by 5. Beautiful. Alright. Put this back on. It says the score line is going to be 2, which is right here. Go. Same process. All right. There we go. Turn. And then I'm gonna punch again. I think I'm gonna use the large one this time. There we go. Okay. Glue it down. There we go. And I want it right there. That looks good. Like right there. And then I'm just gonna tape it down like so. Yep, beautiful. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that, I can't remember what else I did for that, the one you guys requested the video on, but I have a feeling I know myself and I probably added something else over here. So I'm going to, actually, I don't think, I wish I had my, where is it? I'll be right back. All right, so I went to go look at it on my Instagram. And I know what I did now. So I ended up just making a little folder here, which I did by just taking a random piece of paper and I folded it like that. Okay, and then I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So I folded it in half, and now I'm folding the edges in like this. Just so I could fold it back up like that. Make sure all the sides kind of match. Okay, that works. And open it back up. Take some scissors. Oops. And cut like one of these, like squares on each side, like that. then you're just gonna fold these back in and then tape both sides like that and close it. Yay! There we go. And if you have some excess paper that's showing on the other side, just trim it off like so. And now you have a little pocket. And then you can put your pocket wherever you want. I want it right here. Probably lower down because stuff's gonna be sticking out. Actually, so I wonder if I want it here because I want stuff sticking out of it. So I want as much space as I can have for it. So I'm gonna put that there, like so. Right, and this next part is optional. You don't have to do it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put like a whole washi roll over it like that, only because I think it's pretty. It's too much of this green and not enough of the washi. So I'm just gonna add washi here to kind of even out. I think that's upside down. Yeah, okay. Birds don't fly that way. There we go. This is the right way. Okay. Yay. Push them down. Oh my god, I know where the little dusty thingies are coming from. Remember earlier I was saying the little it's coming from this washi. It's like a waxy substance on top of it. That's kind of disturbing. Okay, whatever. That's weird. I don't like that. I don't know why I rubbed and now more is coming off. Okay, I need to just, that's gross. Okay. So that's there. I'm gonna stuff it full of things. And now I have this box left. And I'm gonna make another little tiny thing like this, but I don't know what I'm gonna put in it. I'm just making stuff right now. Making a bunch of folders and whatnot. Why? I don't know. I'm just crafting away. Probably gonna put this one closer down like this. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. This time I don't wanna, let's see. I wonder if I could tape this down because I really don't want to do what I did for this one and cut the sides because it's already a small piece of paper. So if I cut it down, it would be even smaller, and I really don't want to waste my paper like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close it using washi tape. The beauty of washi tape. All right, there we go. Cut it, fold it over like so, and then you can just trim it. Okay, and just do the same to the other side. Okay, there we go. Cut this, fold it in, cut off the excess. There we go. See? Beautiful. Okay, now we can glue. Actually, I don't know if I like this side more or this side more. What a tough pick. And yes, this is what I do, so bear with me. I literally sit here and I'm like, do I like it like this or like this? I almost like that more. You know what? I'm gonna go with this side. Sometimes I ask Nick to help me, like, hey, which one do you think looks better? And he'll say one, and then I'll be like, okay. and I choose the other one because obviously if he has something to say and I don't agree with it, that means my intuition is telling me to choose the other. No offense to his taste, it's just, you know, like when you ask someone, which should I do, this or that, and they say the other one, and you're like, no, but I kind of want this, and that's how you know that you wanted the other option. It's just, you know, yeah. All right, so we have 2 envelopes, 2 little pockets, and a big pocket for whatever. The next thing I'm gonna do, this is totally optional, but I had it because I wanted to stuff as much goodies as I could for that swap. I'm gonna add something here. What I did for that is just I took a piece of paper and I just kind of taped it down, but I don't like that. I don't like that it just ends there. Is that what I did on the other one too? Because why is it just now bothering me? Okay, whatever. I'm so weird. I guess I could add another pocket here. You know what? I might just do that. See, good thing I had 2 pieces of paper. I knew I'd do this. What if I added another? If I did that, or I should just. Gosh, this is such a difficult decision. What do I want to do? I could do that. You know what? I don't think I'm going to add anything there because I can't see myself liking. I probably will just decorate it. Yep, I'm just going to decorate it with this green sheet. And I'm probably going to write something here like for you or the person's name, or I could just write my letter here. I could also do that since I don't like how it looks. Get creative. I once said this before, but mistakes are not mistakes. They are just chances for you to get more creative or be more creative, because you have to find a fix for that ugly mistake you made. Alright, so I'm going to cut it right there, and cut it right there. Okay. So cut it right here. Where'd it go? Right here. And right here. There we go. If I put it on right there, there we go. That doesn't look bad or too bad. Maybe a little smaller. I just wanted a tad smaller than that. Oh gosh, I really need to get a new blade. This is getting kind of annoying. I dropped it again. It's fine. There, I like that. So I'm gonna tape this on. Darn it. Oh, I'm on my last roll. This sucks. I literally just bought this, but I love this glue so much that I'm constantly running out. That's what I'm gonna ask for Christmas. You know, I'm just gonna ask for like 100 of these. Yeah, they're really handy, guys. Like, you should get a pair. And it's strong too. Oh yeah. I love opening a new roll of these. They just go so nicely and you're like, yeah. There we go. Okay, add this on here. Like so. Boop. Yay! Except for these thingies that I really hate. But you know what? I'm going to deal with that right now because it's annoying me and I can't help myself. I am not on the video, Lillian. You could fix it later. Okay. There we go. So that's it. Oh, wait. Well, if you do want to do this part, because I feel like a lot of people would, like to close it. Do I want? I think I might want, okay. So what I do to close it is I cut out a little circle. I recommend, again, using something a lot sturdier than this. Actually, now that I'm saying it, I'm just thinking to myself, maybe I should use something sturdier too. But I have these sheets. We bought a table. That's where this is from, a table. And it just had these little sheets on it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not about to throw that away. I can use it. And here we are using it. So don't, whoop, that almost hit my head. Don't throw away things like this. You need it. And you won't know what you need it for, but see, handy. All right, and then you just glue this baby on. Really get the corners so that it doesn't fall off. There we go. Actually, I think it'd be easier if I did that. Yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. Solid. Cool. There we go. So what you're going to do is obviously make sure there's nothing on this side, wherever you want this to be, or else you're going to poke a hole through it, which I almost did when making the other one. Glad I didn't. And then you're going to hole punch it. I want to make a small hole punch. You can use a regular hole punch. I just don't like how big this hole is. So this is a smaller hole thing. But the problem with this, yeah, I don't think I could do it. The problem with this is it only gives you so much space to work with. But I want mine to be exactly in the middle because it would look silly if it were not. So right there. So you're just gonna, Jesus. Oh my God, okay. Do that. I can't even take it. Okay, there we go. Poke a hole through it, yay. Okay, once you do that, take an eyelet. I might have to do this on my own because these are fairly big. And for the bigger ones, you have to use a hammer. I don't have a rubber mallet yet, so I use a hammer and it is loud. Would not want to put you guys through that, so I might do this later. But you get the point, and that's what's important. You'll just like hammer this down, and as you're hammering it down, just remember whatever string you use, put the string through the hole, then put this through the hole. And when you hammer it down, it will tie in the string. That's really important. I didn't do that last time, so what I had to do was like dip the tip of my yarn in some glue and quickly tie it around this multiple times so that it would stay. But yeah, so remember to put the string in first. And that's about it. That's how you make it. And then if you want, you can just decorate the inside however you please. I usually label everything. Like I'm going to probably label this paper scraps, ephemera, stickers, washi tape sample. You get the point. But yeah, so that is how you make this little book. Thanks for watching.